What's going on, guys? Well, today is the day that I get this tractor out of reverse. I've seen some videos now. It's probably pretty simple. You can see it's locked tight. And what it is in these tractors, either the thing gets worn or it might be low on oil. We'll find out in a minute. The reason I thought I was going to really struggle is this bolt right here that the socket's on. It's got a big cap to it too. It's an oil plug basically. You take that off, put a long screwdriver in, you can pry that gear and get this to start working again. Mine was kind of rounded off, so I was going to try a big pipe wrench, but a pipe wrench that I had a friend bring it by, it wouldn't even fit up in there, and it would hit already over here before you could get it, you know, where you needed it. So I found a 1-inch socket. Well, I didn't find it, I had one. And I had to beat this on there because the only other one I had that fit was a little sloppy, and I didn't want to make it worse. So I got this 1-inch beat on there. It kind of made the threads back to where they should be because it was not in good shape. We're going to try to impact it off there. I don't think it's going to be that hard with that on there as tight as it is. We should be okay. And if I can get that screw out, we should be able to get this out of being stuck, and we're good to go. We got work to be done. Let me get my impact and see what happens. Did I make it sound like it was going to be easy? Look at this. Luckily, I was able to find a broken swivel. But will this do the job? I don't know. We'll find out in 1 second. All right, one little turn with the impact and she came right off. Might not get all this off. Oh, we're gonna have to use it still. I don't have a damn 1/2-inch tool or socket, ratchet, or breaker bar, nothing. I had one, don't ask me where it went. So anyway, let me get the impact and just take it all the way out. It only has a little bit of threads. Also, again, this is a Massey Ferguson 135, but I don't know the exact year. It might be about I thought maybe this 68 is what it is. I don't know. It's around there because I seen a 65 and it's not a 65. I think it's closer to a 70, 72 maybe. So here's all that is. It's a big plug. I'll have to get that beat off there later. Now, if I go get a big screwdriver, I should be able to get in here. I doubt we can see anything at all. Here we go. The big gear in there will just slide forward and then that will be released and start working, in theory. Let me go get a screwdriver. Let me cover that so we don't get a squirrel in there. Squirrel. So all right, now I couldn't find my damn big screwdriver. I can find it if I look harder. This might work, we'll find out. So the reason I'm doing this video is I noticed this is a common problem. There's a lot of Massey Ferguson 135s stuck in reverse. So I doubt I'll be able to get it on video. Getting the cap off was my biggest concern after seeing the video. Right here's the big number 2 gear, and there it went. Finally, it is on like Donkey Kong. Thank you for being so easy. What I'm going to do is leave my socket attached. I'm going to find out what oil this has to have. It looks a little low, and I would like to know for sure what I'm supposed to put in here. I just put my charger back on it because the battery hadn't been the best lately, and we're going to make sure she starts. I'm going to show you something really weird here. I need to get my radiator hose back on. Ever since I've had this thing, there's not been no water in this radiator. This thing never overheats. I don't idle it high or nothing. It's never overheated on me. Never steamed back, never acted hot, never clattered. Always starts right back up. No water in the radiator. And I just realized that not too long ago. It's always been that way. You can tell by the way it sits too. It's been that way. We're going to try to fix it though. Maybe not right now, because I know it'll run fine. That's weird, but yes, it does. I got to get this shit over here moved. Clear out the old garden. And then lots of other stuff. I don't have a big air compressor, so that sucks too. I need to get these tires pumped up right. So I'm happy. I know this thing runs like a dream when it's running, knock on wood. Shit, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, we're good. All right, guys, I'll fire this thing up here in just a few minutes to make sure it's charged and clean up the stuff around it real quick. So, all right, I was able to get my socket beat back off there too, which is a good thing. And you can tell by the shape of this nut that it was pretty stripped. But I was able to just tighten it up with these channel locks now. I probably could have loosened it with them, to be honest. I just didn't try. I didn't know where these were at until a little bit ago. Yeah, leave me alone. So, I just made sure it was coming off without me rounding it more, that's all. So now we're getting closer to taking off on this bad boy. If it doesn't start with this charger on it, I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump start it with the car. I need to check like the oil on it and everything. It's diesel, so I don't even know. But I need to probably go get some diesel fuel as well. I haven't put none in here in forever, and I do not want to run this thing out. I've done that once. That's a nightmare. So let's not do that. Let me see if she's going to start. So now then, is it out of gear? Should be. Make sure. Okay, that should be neutral. I don't want to get ran over. Make sure she's not on. Let's just stand up here. See what happens. Not enough juice. Alright, well. We let her juice up a little extra. She wanted to. We'll come back out in a little bit and we'll be ripping around. Well, alright, y'all. I don't know if this has had enough time to start or not. Let me make sure it's in neutral real quick so we can fire this thing up without getting ran over. Alright, I know I'm in neutral. Let's just see what happens. Come on now. Right on. You gotta love the old 135. Let me clean up my mess so we can get something to put over the seat as well. So it's falling apart recently. All this has just started happening. Alright, y'all. We got my old, or approximately 1969 Massey Ferguson with a 2025 seat cover. We're good. Let's go over here and put it to work. Oh, I tell you what. This is one of the baddest little machines there is. I'm gonna get that lowered down. Alright, well, I didn't get a lot done because I don't want to run it out of fuel. I need to get air in the tires. But I did, well, I got quite a bit done though. I just will show you. We gotta get the driveway dragged too. I gotta move a bunch of stuff before I can do all that. I got some of it, obviously. But got it moved away from there. I gotta cut grass now. Mower's charging. See these railroad ties I got over here? They're coming over here. I got 4 of them. I could barely tell they were here before. But do you remember what I showed you earlier? Now, if you're wondering why this is still here, that's my strawberry patch. I mentioned it before. We planted like 2 strawberry plants right here on this side of this pole. Had a little fence there. A couple volunteers went to the other side. By the next year, there was probably like 6 plants on the other side. And then now, every one of these are strawberries. That white flower, that's a strawberry already coming out. Yeah, there's white flowers everywhere. Those are strawberries. So I went ahead and left them. And we're gonna keep the babies in there. I like strawberries. After they do their thing, well then I'll worry about it. But until then, I'll clean up this. We'll kind of make it look good. My wife, she's like, I don't really want to garden back out here again. As soon as I've done this, she's ready to start planting. She's already gonna head to the store, probably get some damn veggies. I know her. I don't want to garden. Let's just get it cleared out then. Yeah. I know what's up. Looks like we're probably gonna have a garden back. I'm not gonna build the walls this time and all that. We're just gonna put a few veggies out. So, all right, y'all. Look at the mess I've got. I've got a pile of dirt to jump. Move it away from that pole. All that's good fertilized soil. That's why I kept it piled up right there. Didn't get rid of it. So again, what I'm talking about with these railroad ties, a friend of ours, he got a whole bunch of these from Duke Energy, and they were like, shit, I didn't know they made them as long as he had. I thought they were all like this length for train tracks, but when you get like a double set of tracks, stuff like that, he had those kind. They were twice as long as these, but I couldn't get them on my little trailer, so I didn't bring them home. But I did bring like 4 of these ones, and I think to keep people off my septic tank, I'm gonna run them right out here, even with my driveway, and do a little thing right here, make us a sitting area about a pooper tank. So yeah, I gotta set this. I got all these cars out here, but I almost let you see stuff you're not supposed to see. I had to keep walking. Geez, that was close. I'm gonna point this way so you don't see it. So I've been loaded up for a couple days so I can go out and have some fun somewhere. Ooh, look at these hands off my steering wheel from the tractor. Ooh, good Lord. All right, I gotta take a break.